Last episode saw us beat Manchester City 2-0 on aggregate to secure a place in the Champions League final against Italian giants Inter Milan. And it means this episode, with us being 2 games away from Coupe Nationale glory and 1 point away from League glory as well, the treble is well and truly on. The big question is, can we do it? Stick around to find out. And of course, if you are enjoying the season so far, please feel free to like and subscribe, and let's get into it. So as you can see, we sit 9 points clear of Marseille at the top of the table with only 3 games remaining. We need 1 point out of those games to secure League glory once again. And as the rain comes down here in Paris, it's going to be Stade Rennais who are standing in our way of League glory for the 2nd time in a row. There's some changes to my starting 11 due to a bit of fatigue. Donnarumma keeps his place in goal. Frimpong, Saliba, Konate, Gvardiol and Malacia all come in at the back. Barella and Carlos Soler stay in the centre of the park, and Anthony, Mbappe and Chiesa also keep their places up front. Carlos Soler finds Mbappe, lovely little touch and turn from him, driving to the edge of the penalty area, just going to try and dink this one back across, looking for Carlos Soler again, can't quite find him. Barella, oh that is sensational from Barella, takes it down really nicely, lines up a power shot, that is the worst power shot I've ever done. Barella picks it up in central midfield, finds Carlos Soler once again. He drives forward, right into the heart of their defence, keeps going, strikes, what a save, Mbappe's there, straight against the post. Velasco on the left-hand side looks for Castellanos. He tries to place a ball right across into the path of Velasco again. Lovely touch. He's being chased down by 2 of my defenders, both Frimpong and I think it was it's Barella actually who had it, trying to chase him down. Xavi Simons, though, just tries to dink it over Donnarumma. Not clever enough, though. Chiesa into Carlos Soler. Soler finds Mbappe. Mbappe plays it into Malacia. Malacia back to Mbappe. Lovely play. Mbappe keeps going. Mbappe strikes. Mbappe scores. It is an absolutely sensational build-up play. And it is a fantastic goal to give us a 1-0 lead here. And to almost put 2 hands on the trophy. Sensational stuff. And it's a deserved 1-0 lead. Barella just skips away from Xavi Simons, and Barella lays a lovely ball into Mbappe, who turns really nicely. He's going to try and feed in Carlos Soler, and he just takes too heavy a touch. Jovic, oh, that is a sensational ball out wide to the right-hand side to Adeyemi. Adeyemi powers past my defenders, and now I think it was Barella who's trying to come across. Frimpong, though, comes across. He gets blocked off by Xavi Simons. Saliba's there. Angel still have it, lines up the power shot. Saliba just in time, but oh my word, it was Sensi, I think it was, who lined up a shot and in the end blazed it over the bar right on the stroke of half time. Stade Rennais will kick us off here. We've got 45 minutes to hold on. We've got a 1-0 lead. All we need is a draw. We just need to make sure we don't concede 2 goals and we will be champions of the league once again. But it's Castellanos who's bringing it forward and he's doing really well. Lays a pass into Xavi Simons, turns round Gvardiol, but Saliba, who's been sensational at the back today, an absolute rock, gets it clear. Xavi Simons, just bursting forward and plays a pass right across to Jovic. Is it too heavy? No, it's not. Jovic, oh my word, what on earth was he doing there? Carlos Soler been chased down by Angel Gomez and is a good piece of forward defending. But Konate comes across. What is Donnarumma doing again? He's got a habit of doing this. Fortunately enough, he wasn't made to pay this time. But what on earth was he doing? Into the feet of Carlos Soler. He turns, looks for a pass ahead of him, finds Chiesa. Chiesa did have Mbappe, chooses not to use him, instead goes across to Malacia, who strikes first time and absolutely lashes at that one and sends it wide. Diaby into Vitina, lovely 1-2 between the new substitutes. Vitina drives forward, strikes this, oh my word, just sends it inches wide. Tries to give it to Xavi Simons, does give it to Xavi Simons, lovely little touch from him. It's Angel Gomez, plays it into Adeyemi, Donnarumma comes out again, and Donnarumma, has he given away a penalty? No, I think the guy was offside. Carlos Soler, he turns, finds Vitina. Vitina's got Diaby overlapping. He finds Diaby, just takes too heavy a touch though. Castellanos, oh, Saliba is there again. Saliba has been an absolute rock at the back today, and he keeps going. He's gone past about 3 players. Feeds a pass into Vinicius Jr. It's a wonderful ball. He checks back onto his right. Gonna go for a finesse. It's a wonderful finesse, just wide. Osman picks it up. Osman still goes round the defender, strikes. Oh, he just puts it wide. But it doesn't matter. The referee blows the whistle and PSG are champions. The players are celebrating. I'm celebrating. It's another league trophy in the bag. All we needed was 1 point. We got the 3 points and we got the job done. And once again, for the 2nd season running, we have won the league. We've had our moments this season where we've been a bit up and down, but overall, we've been absolutely sensational. And as Marquinhos, my main captain, is actually not even in the squad for this game due to fatigue, that man, Carlos Soler, has been on fire. will lift the trophy and we will be crowned League champions once again. And speaking of that man, Carlos Soler, he really has been sensational all season. Goals, assists, he's been an absolute monster in the centre of the park, and it is more than fitting that he is the man that lifts the trophy today. So there we have it, League champions with 2 games to spare, and we've really done it at a canter, to be honest, and it means it is 1 trophy down, 2 to go. Before we focus on those 2 other trophies though, we got the small matter of another league game against our title rivals Marseille, and we end up sharing the points thanks to a late Wiesmann equaliser as it finishes 1-1. Now, it is time though to switch our attention to the Coupe Nationale. 3-1 winners in the quarter-final against Bordeaux means that we face Toulouse in the semi-final, and bearing in mind we will hopefully have a final in the Coupe Nationale to play and the Champions League final as well, I'm going to sim this game as it is one that we really should be winning, and I'm hoping that is not going to be a decision I am going to live to regret. I don't believe it. 0-0 after full time and extra time, and it came down to penalties, and once again we have lost a penalty shootout in a Coupe Nationale tie. Carlos Soler, Osimhen, Antony all got on the score sheet, but Chiesa, Hakimi missed, Diaby scored, Marquinhos missed, and Kimpembe missed, and Koundé missed. What is going on? It must have gone to sudden death. Absolute shambles. Once again, we have bottled it, and we are out of the Coupe Nationale, and our chances of a treble are done and dusted. And it means Toulouse will be playing a Coupe Nationale final against either Monaco or Lorient. I cannot believe it. And to make matters worse, my star striker Kylian Mbappe has come knocking on my door telling me he's furious that he got subbed off in that game against Toulouse. Well, I tell you what, my friend, it was simmed. I had no control over it, but this is not what I need heading into a massive Champions League final. Before we play that Champions League final though, we managed to finish the season on a high with a 4-2 away win against Stade de Reims, courtesy of an Osimhen goal and a Diaby hat-trick. And those results mean we finished 13 points ahead of our nearest rivals Marseille. Lyon and RC Lens make up the top 4, Monaco in 5th, Nice completely fell off the wagon and ended up in 6th. As for the relegation zone, Strasbourg, Auxerre, Saint-Etienne and Clermont all find themselves going down. No surprise to see Kylian Mbappe topping the goal scoring charts, 25 goals in 29 appearances as he's been on absolute fire this season. But the biggest worry is that there is no sign of any other PSG player in the top 25 goal scorers, and it shows how much we have relied on this man Mbappe all season. Carlos Soler, on the other hand, so unlucky just to miss out by 1 assist in the assists table. Diaby also features, he comes in 7th with 7 assists, and no surprise again to see Mbappe in the top 15 with 5. However, the time for talking is over. This is it, the Champions League final at our own stadium against Inter Milan. Will it be 4th time's a charm for PSG? Knocked out in stoppage time in the semi-final in Season 1. Knocked out in stoppage time in the final in Season 2. We lost the final in extra time in Season 3. This time, we've got the home advantage, we've got the momentum. Surely we have to win it eventually, right? Here is the starting 11. It's Donnarumma in goal, Hakimi, Koundé, Marquinhos, Kimpembe and Mendes at the back. No changes in midfield either, with Barella and Carlos Soler starting in the centre. However, Diaby, thanks to his hat-trick in the final game of the season, wins his place back ahead of Antony, and he partners Mbappe and Chiesa up front. Carlos Soler. Soler finds Nuno Mendes. Nuno Mendes looks for Mbappe. Lovely touch, lovely turn. Mbappe strikes. Big save from Onana. Barella with the resulting corner, looking for the head of Mbappe. It's a good head, but Onana easily able to collect it. Into Diaby, who finds himself in the centre of the park, but Ndidi, who now applies his trade at Inter Milan, picks it up. Diego Jota, who also now plays for Inter Milan, picks it up in the centre of the park. He drives forward. Is he going to look out wide to the right-hand side? He finds Maddison, who's playing for Inter Milan. What is going on with these FIFA transfers? Sangaré flicks it into the box. Donnarumma with a massive piece of goalkeeping just to collect that one in the air and relieve the pressure. Barella picks this one up right on the edge of the box, feeds in Mbappe, lovely touch. touch. Lovely hit. And oh my word, he hits it right into the back of the net. I wasn't even expecting that. I thought it was going straight into the goalkeeper's arms. What on earth was the goalie doing? Nobody knows, apart from the FIFA gods. Mbappe doesn't care though, celebrates with the players. He puts us 1-0 up here. Barella picked it up, laid it into Mbappe. He was unmarked, and he just smashed it. Well, it was almost straight at the goalkeeper, and the goalkeeper almost dived out the way. Let's check the replay. It goes through the arms of the defender. Maybe that put the goalkeeper off, I don't know. Through the arms of Sven Botman, the man who I bought in my Newcastle United career. But I don't care. Mbappe doesn't either. It's 1-0 PSG in a Champions League final. Diaby now. We've got our tails up here. Diaby's going to try and feed in Mbappe. It's a lovely piece of play. Mbappe to feed it back across. Sven Botman. I said I bought him for Newcastle for a reason. He was there on hand to put in a last-ditch interception. And my word, if he hadn't have done that, it would have been 2-0. Chiesa picks it up this time, though. Chiesa strikes and blazes it over the bar. Nuno Mendes on the left-hand side finds Chiesa, who's drifted into the centre. Lovely touch and turn. Can he feed in Diaby? He can. Diaby strikes with his right. And Onana is on hand this time to just put that one wide for a corner. And Diaby will be the man to take this corner. Whips it into the head of Mbappe. Just hits the side netting, half time. It will be Inter Milan to kick us off in this second half. We have 45 minutes to hold on to a 1-0 lead in the Champions League final. We haven't been able to do it in previous seasons. Can we do it today? Hakimi driving forward, looking for Mbappe. It's a wonderful ball. Mbappe's clean through here in the centre. Can he make it too? He can! It's off the post and in! Kylian Mbappe has been sensational this season. He's been sensational today, and he gives us a 2-0 lead in the Champions League final. It was a lovely ball through. I wasn't even sure who did it. Was it Hakimi? I think it was. Just fed it into Mbappe. I thought he took too heavy a touch. I thought Onana was going to get there ahead of him, but the speed of Mbappe was enough, and he powered it past the goalkeeper, smashed it into the post. Got a bit fortunate, it was on the right side of the post, but he doesn't care, and again, neither do I. Thomas Partey bursts through the midfield. Marquinhos with a lovely challenge and gives that to Chiesa. Can we make it 3 here? Mbappe with some lovely footwork. That is brilliant. Chiesa's in. Oh, he's offside. Barella with the corner. Barella looking for Mbappe. Can't get his head on it. Carlos Soler wins it, lays it into Hakimi, who finds himself in the box. He's trying to turn away from the defender, shifts it onto his right, goes to strike. It's a good strike, good save. Thomas Partey to burst through the midfield here. He's completely unopposed, looking for Lukaku. Lukaku, that is absolutely fantastic. The turn, the touch and the strike. He gave Donnarumma absolutely no chance. He gave Marquinhos, who was marking him, no chance. Look at this touch. That is absolutely brilliant. Powered it past Donnarumma. He gets Inter Milan back into this game. It's 2-1 with 10 minutes left. Oh, please. We couldn't blow this again, could we? Nuno Mendes finds Mbappe. Nice touch. Lovely turn as well. Driving into the box. Strikes. What a save. It's going to be the substitute Vitinha who's going to take this corner, and he's going to put it in, looking into the head of Antony, who just heads it right into the arms of Onana. Less than 5 minutes remaining, but Onana strays it straight into Antony. Oh, and Mbappe just puts it wide. It's booted clear. Lukaku tussling with Marquinhos again. Sangaré into Favre. Indeed, trying to drive forward. Minutes remaining in this game. Marquinhos heads it down. Antony wins it. Vitinha takes too heavy a touch. It's Memphis Depay. Lovely footwork. Memphis Depay drives into the box, tries to dink it over Donnarumma. You've got to be kidding. I don't believe it. Oh my God. We've blown it. It's 2-2, and it's Depay with the most unbelievable goal in stoppage time. What is going on this game? Depay, I mean, I can have no complaints. That is absolutely sensational, but I cannot believe it. Konate, oh, he knocked it into the post. I just don't believe it. Literally way over stoppage time. Oh, Depay has scored. The referee blows the whistle. From 2-0 up with 10 minutes remaining, we've blown it again, and it goes to extra time again. It's N'Golo Kante into Lukaku. Inter Milan have really got their tails up here, and we've somehow got to get our heads up and find the momentum to get back into this game. And it is Antony driving into a great area. Antony strikes, and he puts it past the goalkeeper. It is 3-2 PSG. It was a great ball by Vitinha, I think it was, into Antony. He got himself right into a brilliant position, powered it past the goalkeeper. That man Antony, so many times this season in this career mode, he has stepped up when I needed him to and got an important goal, and my word, that might be the most important goal PSG have ever scored in this career mode. He takes it down. Kante, Memphis Depay, Lukaku. Oh my word, the pressure is on here. Lukaku strikes. Donnarumma with a big save. Going to be the goal scorer, Depay, who's going to take this corner, whips it into the box. It's Vinicius Jr. who gets his head on it. It's Antony who's hopefully going to get there, nods it down to Mbappe, loses it to Dumfries though. It's Lukaku again, too strong. Dumfries has it, looks for N'Golo Kante, and Lukaku, oh my word, snatches at that one, sends it wide on the stroke of half time in extra time. 15 minutes. 15 minutes is all we have to hold on for. We couldn't hold on for 10 in normal time. Can we try and hold on for 15 minutes in extra time as N'Golo Kante drives forward, gives it to Memphis Depay. Inter Milan are going to put all the pressure on us as Marquinhos almost buckles under the pressure. But I'm literally just going to hack this one away. Anywhere will do. Mbappe, though, picks this one up, gives it into Antony again. Antony for 4. It is Antony. Oh, my word. That man, Antony, is an absolute PSG legend. He steps up every single time. Mbappe turned. He gave it to Antony. Antony in the right place at the right time. Powered it past the goalkeeper. It's his second. It's our fourth. And surely now we cannot blow it. Mbappe has it now. Mbappe turns, looks for Vinicius Jr. He's got Nuno Mendes on the left-hand side. Doesn't choose to use him. Keeps it on his right. Goes to strike. Oh my word, it's 5. What has happened there? Onana's had an absolute shambles again. And it's Vinicius Jr., the man who's joined us from Real Madrid, gives us what will surely be a Champions League winner. It is 5-0. It is 3 goals in extra time. And surely now we are Champions League winners. I don't know what Onana was doing. He's had 2 goals given away here that he's had absolute shockers for. But I don't care. Vinicius Jr. does the dance. You dance away, my friend. It is 5-2 here. And the referee blows the whistle. Game over. And we have tried and tried for 4 times in this career mode. But finally, we pray to the gods. It has happened. PSG are Champions League winners for the first time in this career mode. I cannot believe it. My word, this team put me through the ringer. We have bottled it on 3 separate occasions across this career mode, and we did everything we could today to bottle it again with only 10 minutes remaining. But finally, we stepped up when we needed to, and that man, Marquinhos, our captain, lifts the Champions League trophy for the first time in this career mode. Sensational scenes here in Paris, in our home stadium. It couldn't be written any better. Written in the stars, PSG are finally Champions League winners. And what a way to end what has been an incredible up and down career mode with PSG. No surprise to see Mbappe topping the goal scoring charts for the club once again. 38 goals in 43 appearances. But the man of the moment, Antony, the Champions League hero, steps up with 15 goals in 40 appearances. Osimhen close behind him with 13 in 22. Chiesa chipped in with 11. Diaby also chipped in with 11. And Carlos Soler with 10 goals and 14 assists. That man has been on absolute fire. But this man, Vinicius Jr., I've criticised him all season. He hasn't really lived up to expectations since coming in and replacing Neymar. But my word, when I needed him to step up, he did. And he secured the victory, the winning goal in the Champions League final to give us that coveted Champions League trophy. What a way to end what has been an incredible PSG career mode. Champions League winners, league winners, and I couldn't be happier. Thanks everyone for watching. I hope you have enjoyed this season. Of course, if you have, please feel free to like and subscribe, and I'll see you again next time.